Okay.
This is Ellen McCauley in Syracuse. You know, sometimes we have serious subjects because we're talking about how we can embrace a healthy lifestyle for the rest of our lives. And so many of us know. We know what to eat. We know that that's not a good choice. But we feel we have no control. We just are upset, hurt, stressed, tired. And these articles on controlling our emotions will then control our eating habits. If I learn to keep busy, if I'm under a stressful situation like a kid traveling, if I learn to pray more, ask for prayer, it helps me control my emotions. Because we what if ourselves. We've talked about that before. What if this happens? What if the bus gets icy? What if this? Those what ifs drive us to drink. We're trying not to. We need to disassociate ourselves from some of these bad thoughts that we have. Remember I told you about when you're having these stressful thoughts to think or do something bizarre. I had one friend who would stand up, turn around, clap her hands 3 times. Turn around, clap, turn around, clap, turn around, clap. Whenever she was thinking a stressful or negative thought. Just broke it in half, tried to go on with it. Think of something you can do, something you can say. I used to be afraid to go to bed at night when I weighed 370 pounds because I would think, what if I die in my sleep? I'm so fat, I'm such a loser, I'm so bad. Why did I let myself get this way? I couldn't even sleep because I was so busy beating myself up for being so fat. And finally, I disassociated by that by saying, through the grace of God, I will live forever. Through the grace of God, I will live forever. And we will live forever. But you have to break those negative thoughts. And then it reiterates a lot that was in the last article about identifying the real issues. Sleep on things, weight. Make a habit of trying to deal with the things of life and don't take life too seriously. Life is too short for us to act serious all the time, have a ball, and when something bad happens, just laugh it off. That's hard to do, but try it. After all, it's happening to the game character, not you. So it even suggests sometimes stand apart from a situation in your mind and go, this person's being kind of negative towards me, but what's that character Ellen going to do? Well, that character Ellen is going to just go with the flow. The other day, I had to tell something to someone that was very important. So I said, hey, I got to mention something to you. And she goes, I really don't have time for this. I said, well, okay. So I started walking away, and she goes, well, what is it? And I go, well, I wanted to tell you about blah, blah. So then I started walking away. And she says, well, I don't have time for a long explanation. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really talk fast, and I get to the point pretty fast. So every time these people, they're like, it was 7 o'clock. No, it must have been 7:30, Jeopardy was on. And you're like ready to kill the story. I'm like, oh my God, just get to the point. So she goes, just give me the short version. So I said 3 words, blah, blah, blah. Started to walk away. She goes, well, wait a minute. What about what? And I go, would you like the long version now? Because she said she wanted the short version, then she wanted the long version. And she had to laugh at herself. But I never got upset when she initially said she was too busy for me. I never got upset. I was going to walk away. Because I knew if I gave her a little fish, she'd want to hear the rest of what went on, and she did. So then I go, let me give you the long version really quickly. And I went, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, oh my gosh. I go, I know. And then I walked away. So I didn't get mad. It turned into a funny situation. It could have been very negative. Read that article. I have an article in here about walking in place. Do something. Oh, don't write none. Don't write no under exercise. If you have done no exercise, leave it blank. Because I see the blank. Sometimes people write none to make it look like it says walk. They're like, none. Maybe she'll think this is a W, but I know it says none. So don't write none and don't write no. And if you're doing something, do it for 20 minutes at once and then write it down. Also, a good recipe in here for shrimp stir fry. Anything you make, use tons of veggies. If you're making a stir fry, stick in more veggies than you can think of. People are making the recipes and loving it. I'm going to stop right there, Bob. One of the things I want to talk